Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Don't Argue Podcast here. I hope you guys are well. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like what you see? Come on, let's go for a ride. But in saying that, guys, thanks again for tuning in nonetheless. I'm going to be talking about Fremantle, who'll be versing Carlton over there in Midfield Stadium. I'll be talking about the team squads, my thoughts on the squad, players to look out for, some predictions, and a conclusion. But before I get into it, hit that intro. Carlton hosting Fremantle this Saturday, Midfield Stadium. In saying that, before I get into it, just quickly, I'm a huge fan of Blue Abroad and what they do for Carlton and the content and stuff like that, and I absolutely love the way they've been very respectful of Fremantle thus far. Look, in saying that, obviously we still want they want their team to win, just like I do as well. But I'm just saying I love what they do. Pommy and Oz as well. I am a huge fan of Pom and Oz. He's a great dude. And again, just a passionate Carlton supporter. Being Pom, just like myself, being a Kiwi Pacific Islander, being a crazy fan of Fremantle. So it's pretty cool. It works. But look, in saying that, I digress. So, guys, I'm going to be getting straight into it. But like I said as well about Carlton, formidable, strong, dangerous, getting ready to brace for impact. And a team that should be ready like they are is a team you've got to be wary of. Now I'm saying that, we'll get straight into the squads. So their fullbacks are Adam Sard as well as Lewis Young, Brody Kemp. Their halfbacks are Nick Newman, Lockie Plowman as well as Sam Doherty. Their centres are Jack Nunes, Patrick Cripps as well as Matthew Cottrell. Their half forwards are Corey Durden, Charlie Kerner as well as Matthew Owies. And their full forwards are Josh Honey, Harry McKay as well as Zach Fisher. Followers are Tom de Koning, Sam Walsh as well as George Hewitt. Interchange sees Jordan Boyd, Jack Silvani, Lockie O'Brien as well as Matthew Kennedy. And their emergencies are Will Setterfield, Jesse Motlop, Lockie Fogarty as well as Liam Stocker. Brandon Walker, Alex Pearce as well as Hannon Young. Halfbacks are Brendan Cox, Luke Ryan as well as Ethan Hughes. Centres are James Aish, Andrew Brayshaw as well as Jordan Clark. And the half forwards are Liam Henry, Lockie Schultz as well as Travis Collier. Full forwards are Nat Fife, Rory Lobb, Griffin Logue. Followers are Sean Darcy, Will Brodie as well as Caleb Sarong. Interchange sees Matt Taberner, David Mundy, Michael Frederick as well as Bailey Banfield. And the emergencies are Mitch Croden, Darcy Tucker as well as Sam Sturt. Now for Fremantle, the outs are unfortunately Blake Acres due to injury. Darcy Tucker is a medical sub. Michael Walters is injured as well as Sam Switkowski injured as well. However, the ins, interestingly enough, Matt Taberner, Michael Frederick as well as Liam Henry. And I did a recent video on Liam Henry, and Longmire may have just watched it because he's put him straight in. But look, and saying that just quickly as well, that is the squads there for both those teams. I think Fremantle and mine have a very speedy squad. Obviously, the addition of Liam Henry coming back. You got Michael Frederick, as I touched on as well. For mine, this squad here is a very potent squad, especially in the speed. I think we're going to be relying on a lot of that stuff. We all know what Carlton can do as well. They've got some very speedy players as well, right? In Adam Sard, though I need to remind you as well. Very, very good player in my honest opinion. But again, their midfield, the likes of Patrick Cripps, Charlie Kerno. Though I need to remind you guys, Harry McKay. Just all over the place. Even going back as far as their defenders too. Sam Doherty, one of the best defenders going around. Brody Kemp. This team, in my opinion, is a very Carlton's team. In my opinion, is a very strong team. However, Fremantle need to sort of dictate it on their own terms. I think I don't want to use too many cliches. But basically, so long as Fremantle can control the game early, it'll be good for them, right? That's my general thoughts. With Nat Fife in the squad, you got to be confident, to a degree. Lockie Schultz, Andrew Brayshaw, Sarong there, Griffin Logue again, David Mundy, Taberner as well, returning is good. Overall, the squad for mine, Fremantle squad, I'm pretty happy and pretty pleased about it. Adam Sard, we all know what he can do with ball in hand. A tricky, slippery customer, very, very fast, good pressure as well. He'll be one to watch. Patrick Cripps, we all know what he can do. He is their go-to man. When he's up, they're up. When he's down, he's down. He's going to be a main focal point, I think, anyway, for Fremantle. They should definitely capitalize on that one there and try to bring him down. Charlie Kerno, you know what I mean? I can't help but think of Pommy and Oz when he sort of sings the song. But, Kerno, anyway. But, anyway, you get what I mean if you watch him. Great player, good strong midfielder, knows how to kick a goal or two. So he'll be one to watch out for. Number 3 for mine is Sam Doherty. Number 4 for mine, sorry, Sam Doherty. Again, just such a general when it comes to the defense. He's very hard customer to sort of get past, and he's got a lot of heart as well. Believe me, when I say this, he's one of the heartiest blokes to watch play this game. One of the heartiest ever. And then last but not least for mine, Sam Walsh. He, in my opinion, tricky customer. Again, in a similar vein of Patrick Cripps. Very much in that sense that if he gets going, players around him work, and I don't like that. So we've got to stop him. Michael Frederick, his speed, he needs to dictate the game in terms of his full forward capacity, going in there trying to get goals, pressure people. It's going to be on him to really deliver big here, in my honest opinion. Second person as well is Nat Fife. I guess it goes without saying. I'm sure he's been practicing during the break. You know, it's not very common that it happens though. But you know, getting a player like him who has sort of just come in after a long absence and then plays and then has a bit of a break and then back again. So in saying that, I'm sure he's going to get himself ready there. But he'll be one to watch for us. Liam Henry, I've got Liam Henry. Him being put in the squad is interesting. These people there who like him and some who don't. The reality is, though, Longmuir has seen something in him that we haven't, and I'm sure he's going to be putting up his hand. To be fair with you guys, this is a game where I'll be analysing him, seeing where he is exactly. Number 4 for mine is going to be Andrew Brayshaw. I guess it goes without saying. Again, his impact in the midfield, second to none. In terms of Brownlow votes, he's very well up there. Am I happy about it? Absolutely I am. But in saying that as well, I just need to see what he can produce again with a lot of the midfield around him as well. So it should be good. But I'm looking forward to him. Last but not least for mine, I've got is Tabiner. Goes without saying. Goals, 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 and more goals. Him coming in, I didn't expect it so early. But in saying that, I'm happy. Cannot wait to see him play. And like I said, goals, goals, goals. So simple as that. Let's get him. Look, for mine, it's going to be it's obviously a dry service. This probably matches Carlton more. Obviously, Fremantle have never lost to Carlton at Marvel Stadium since 2008. But in saying that, this is a new look Carlton team, and I guess at the same token, a new look Fremantle team. However, as I've said before, whoever can control the game, whoever dictates the game early, especially with the crowd, right? The reality is you've got a lot of the crowd there to really contend with. But again, I'll brush that aside. I'll talk about it later on. But in saying that, when it comes down to it, when it comes to the push, the shove, both these teams are excellent. You can't really discredit one or the other. This is a very good quality game, in my opinion. Possibly could be the game of the round, just depending. But I look in saying that, though, I'm still going to back Fremantle here to win this game. Though it'll be a very, very, very tight game. Probably by 5 points or less. I genuinely think that. 5 or 6 points or less. Yeah, 6 points or less to be fair. But in saying that, I think Freo will do enough to get him there. I still back Freo, especially in the contest, especially in the ruck. I still back Freo to do things and to hopefully, in my opinion anyway, get the job done. So Freo for mine by 6 points or less in a very tight game. But yeah, Freo for me. Look, Carlton, you know, a bit up and down thus far. They've probably lost some games where they're probably reflecting on it and they could have won. But I'm saying it's all part of that journey. It's all part of their journey. Now, as a collective fan base, the way I'm sort of reading it from them, they just want to sort of make the 8 and sort of build from there, right? They start off brilliantly, and they're continuing to shine despite their losses in between. Their fans are going to be out in full force. That's the reality, right? You got to brace for it. I'm bracing for it. It's going to be an absolute slobber knockover game. Fremantle need to basically destroy and kill the noise. It's as simple as that. Destroy, kill the noise. Take away the momentum there. Because a lot of the time in those type of games, especially with a team like Carlton, as we all know, very passionate fan base, they're, as a vocal collective, when they get going, the team can get going. And I've seen games where Fremantle have been outdone by the crowd, right? The crowd have gotten in the game and unfortunately have frozen Fremantle, so to speak. And so in saying that, I really need Fremantle to counter that. And the only way to do it is, again, pressure. It's, again, just playing our game, our style, our way, the process that we have. We all understand Carlton in the midfield, especially the inside 50s, right? Defensively as well. They're not a bad team. But I guess for mine, it's about trying to rely on what we have, our defenses, our attacks, relying on our leaders, the likes of Mundy as well, the likes of Nat Fife, you know, Brayshaw as well, as I touched on, even Alex Pearce, right? Hayden Young. Some of these players, and I don't think I've even touched on most of the squad there, but really it's going to be a good game. And again, and I touched on it prior as well. Sean Darcy will be big. absolutely he will be big in terms of rucking. I'm sure Rory Lobb will be involved in one way or another. But in saying that, just a very good. It's just in saying that. Sorry, it's just a very good game that I'm looking forward to. However, we need to respect Carlton for what they do. Yes, if you're nervous, you have absolutely every right to be nervous. I am too. But I'm just going to have to trust the process here, trust the boys, and believe and back them that they can. And so I will leave it at that. Anyway, guys, you give me your thoughts on the game. What are your thoughts? Who your place look out for? Any of that jazz? And saying that, take it easy. See you guys next time. And Carlton, bring it on. Don't argue.